Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. This is Aftab. I welcome you again to the channel. I'm discussing pound Japanese. I have received a comment for the analysis of the pound Japanese today. First of all, I want to tell you that this is a technical forecast for pound Japanese. Today is 8th May 2023, and I will try to upload or update you about this pound Japanese pair twice or thrice a week. At this time you are watching the video right now. So on this pair I will be explaining my strategy as well to the beginner traders and to those having problems understanding the Fibonacci strategy. So this video is for all of the traders who want to understand the strategy, right? Also I will be running my analysis from scratch on the pound yen. So let's have a look at the support. First of all, we find support levels for any pair we trade. So on the monthly, 117.14 is the very like long-term support for the pound yen. 112012. So okay, this is like a very strong support right here. Now again, we will see right here, and this is also very strong level 131.512. We have the trend going up, but we have to keep in mind that this price at the moment is at a monthly 61.8% retracement right now. Also, if you see, this is sort of like on the lower time frames. If we see, let's see that on the weekly, it seems as if it is a break of structure, right? So at this moment, it is a little bit complicated to look for it for the buy side, right? And let's have a look at this trend first of all. So at this particular moment, obviously we have got like a 61.8% retracement breakout, not just once but just twice. So here is like sort of like a confused situations. Let me tell you. The first is uh, like if you can see this level, it's also like making a double top right here, and it also seems as if like 61.8% retracement, it gave the breakout to the top. So here obviously I can give you a lot of trading setups that you can trade in the future, uh, but for now I'm like specifically focused on this little range. Maybe for the short period of time we can find something. So first of all, let's have a look at the uh, how much pips of range it is. Let's have a look at it really quickly. Around 434 pips it will be. So let me mark these areas. Now it's easy for me because I don't need that a very long-term analysis for it, because obviously I have decided that I will upload 2 or 3 videos every week. I will decide the times for the video. I have to discuss this price action as well, but before that, let's be focused on this little range, and let's delete this line and this Fibonacci as well. Let's discuss this little range first, then we go and discuss the rest of the analysis. This range on the daily, if you see, it took a nice support from 168.209, And if you have seen my previous video and if you remember, 168 was a clear buy zone that I have discussed, and it is approximately like exactly 304 pips of profit. But that was the past. For now, I'm just interested in this little range of around 400 pips. So I have to switch to the H1 first, and let's see. We have got an impulsive wave. Just have a look at it. Price all the way started from right here. Yes, exactly. So let's be focused on this bottom for now. We have got a very nice impulsive wave right here. And this is like the old analysis. Even I discussed this by zone. That's very nice. But for now, let's find out what it's going to do next. What are the possibilities? And one possibility is this as well. So there are like two ABCD patterns at the moment activated right here. And these are the weekly highs and the lows level. So this week there is a good possibility that we may see some wicks to the bottom side or to the top side. I will be discussing that. For now, I'm like more interested in this zone at the moment. 61.8 it is, and let's see on the H1 if there is anything, any double top, maybe any candlestick pattern on the basis of which you can take a trade. Well, honestly speaking, on the H1, if you get a chance, where is the Fibonacci? Let's change the color of the levels a little bit. So right here, if you can get a chance, 169.212 can also be a zone on the H1 if you are looking for some quick profits, because on the H1 it will be showing this thing, a bounce, and obviously the continuation to the top side, which is like exactly pointing to 172.69. So this trade opportunity will have a profit of 341 pips and 132 pips of stop loss. So I will be updating you about this particular setup. Let's see what's going on next, because obviously things are moving very fast. This plan may work till tomorrow New York session, right? Let me tell you, or may not. So this is the H1. Now let's get back to the original story. I don't want to mess up this thing right here, so I will be opening a fresh chart, and we will also be looking the long-term aspect of the pound Japanese. So let's have a look at that first as well. Watch patiently, my followers. My friends, my traders, don't always like into be a rush. Oh, where is pound Japanese? Isn't there any surge? Okay, here it is. So on the weekly, I was saying that like this is the high and the low. I have discussed that, and there is a 1 hour chart plan inside this zone. So obviously, and those other things on the daily that we discussed. But let's see it from right here, a new structure that formed. This is I'm finding out the long-term levels now. This is the impulsive wave. I have a very sore throat. So on the weekly right here, if you see, we have a very nice impulsive wave. Now let's delete this Fibonacci. We don't need it. Let's highlight this area. Let's delete these lines. Also, let's delete this one because this is like a plain new like a new setup. I'm going to find a new setup on the higher time frames for investors if anyone want to invest, and for traders who want to learn my strategy. See, an impulsive wave, a drop till 61.8% retracement, and the continuation seems to be where 178.799. But the story never ends right here, my friends. And this is obviously the weekly time frame. We have to also look for some trends as well. A fresh touch of the trend, like actually this trend line is broken, right? But price re-entered into the zone, so that's why I am correcting it. Do you get my point? I hope you do. So okay, this is the situation on weekly. Obviously, at this stage, I'm not recommending, like the price action clearly tells us like market is very strong. The price action says it's going up, but I'm a technical trader and I cannot buy when price is at the resistance. That doesn't make any sense. So obviously, for the long term, I have to look for bearish opportunities, and for bearish opportunities, at this stage, I have only this impulsive wave on the weekly. This is the completion. See, price rejected from right here. Now let's see on the weekly, or on the daily, sorry. On the daily also price rejected from here. So what are the possibilities on the longer, for the long term? Sorry, I have a very bad throat, my friends. Okay, so the long term can be like there is another setup on the H4. At the moment this setup is active. It's coming back down to 167.29 clearly with a stop loss from here 173 pips. It can give you 372 pips. But obviously there is another daily trade. For now, what I'm seeing is obviously this is ideal for sell. At this stage, I'm not going to sell it, but obviously I will wait for a day or two right here in this week. If I can get a good chance from here, I will trade. And this other H4 trade, I'm obviously not interested in this one because it is just like 366 pips. So on gold, if I trade, it gives me good profit. So this is the analysis for the pound Japanese. If I get a chance and if there is any big move that occurs or that break any of the level, I will make another forecast and we'll find out some more levels that we can trade. Obviously 167.292 will be a buy zone. I will be looking it for a buy zone. So now let's see if that buy zone will be for long term or short term. For that, you have to stay tuned with my channel. Make sure to click the subscribe button with the bell icon, and I will see you next time. Till then, take care of yourself. Goodbye.